Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome to day 2. Welcome to day 2. We are just starting our builds right here, right now. I'm excited to see what we have going on today. The builds have indeed started. I don't know how many we have today. I know we have a few teams going on here, though. Looks like they've already posted their items that they're going to be using over here, which is nice. So we don't have to figure out what items they're going to end up using. Gotta look around a little bit here. They're spread out pretty good, so it's going to be hard to find them. Pretty sure we're sticking to the same theme as yesterday. So, a theme park. Looks like Jack and Brandon are off to a good start here as well. Notice a couple of the teams have started off building a roller coaster almost instantly. So, good for them. Good start so far all around for all the teams. It'll be a little bit difficult to be able to watch all the teams though, as they are really spread out far apart. Further than I expected, honestly. But we'll still keep a good eye on all of them here. Got 3 of them that I see. For sure. I don't know if we have a 4th or not. And if there is, I'd assume they'd be over here. But I don't see anything, so... Looks like this is going to be a rather small build over here for Hang and Henry. Rather interesting looking structure coming on over here with no support beams either, other than the one side. Over here for Bobby. Still looking good though. See what's going on over here. For I believe Jack and Brandon. Yep. Looks like they started on their entry, which is good. Got a little house hut thing for the tickets, I'd assume. Very great idea. I haven't seen that yesterday, so that's a great start. Ooh. Looks like the roller coaster is going to drop off somewhere here. Very interesting colors for the roller coaster so far, though. I'm loving it. Like we have a team of 2, another team of 2, and then a team of 1, if I'm correct. I don't know if there's 2 people on this team of 1 or if there's just 1 person. So far, definitely an interesting build here so far. Interesting hole down there. I can't tell if this is a snowman or what this is. Either way, it looks really cool. Ticket ticket vendor. Very cool. They even named it. Keep an eye on these guys for a little bit because I'm curious as to where these buildings are going to end up going. I think they're ticket booths for sure. I'm curious as to what else they're going to add here. Looks like they're going towards the roof of the building here now, which is nice. Definitely needs a little bit of a roof, right? While they're doing that, we are going to go check out another plot here. Here at Bobby's theme park, it is coming together. Got some pillars to hold it together, which is really good, really smart. I love the entryway here. At least I think that's what this little bridge thing is. Either way, it looks really nice so far. Looks like they're working on a ticket booth here next, so we'll let them work on that. And back way over here at Jack and Brandon's. They changed up their ticket booth a little bit. It's looking a little bit better. Kind of hard to see if it's open or closed or not, but still nonetheless looking rather good. The roller coaster is definitely coming along. It is definitely an advanced roller coaster here. I've never seen anything like this before. It's definitely looking interesting. Looks like they are almost at the bottom surface of ground, so they can't really go too far down. Hopefully they don't fall out of this world. These builds are definitely coming along very quickly though. I love the pattern that they're using for this roller coaster. It looks really nice. Definitely fits that theme park kind of vibe. That looks like, yep, vending machine. Ticket vendor. Another ticket vendor. Very creative of what they're doing here. I've never seen that done with villages before, so that is rather interesting. Little welcome center here for the park. Very cool. Looks like they're starting on their next structure. I wonder if it's going to be a merry-go-round like we seen yesterday. Definitely looking that way so far. Take a look at Jack and Brandon over here, see how they're doing. Definitely coming along on that second structure. It looks like we got a tree over here. Some landscaping has started finally. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Some beautiful landscaping out front here. Let's see, what is this building? Gift shop. Always need one of those. They are still working on it though, but it is definitely coming along. Underground train track system for the theme park ride. Alrighty. These builds are really coming along very quickly though, that is for sure. See what Bobby's Park is getting. Ooh, very interesting. It's not a merry-go-round, but it is like a bumper cars kind of game. I like that. That is very nifty. Come back to that, see what's going on there later. That is very interesting though. Not sure what these guys are trying to do with that. Yeah, I was gonna say that appeared to mess up their creation there for a second. Looks like they were just trying to get a roadway there. Still looking good though. Roadway or a pathway. Like they're trying to expand their pathway by using the code of Minecraft, which is very cool. I love seeing people utilizing the code of Minecraft. You normally don't see that happen very often. Oh, it kind of worked. I just need to go one down. Hey, you got it covered. Anne and Henry are doing very good with this pathway so far and using the code of Minecraft. This bumper car structure is looking very good. I'm loving the roof detail and how they're making it shape. Nice little entry pathway to it as well. Definitely coming along. See what Jack and Brandon are up to. We got that gift shop coming along very quickly as well. We got the roof of it almost done. Very big track here for this railroad here system though. Definitely coming along. Definitely a nice gift shop roof coming in though. Interesting way of doing that. Still looks nice though. I see a couple of trees over here at Bobby's Park. Very nice detail. Adding those in. Some light up trees it looks like as well. Very creative. Yep. Looks like these trees are going to be used for as lights. Looks like a drop tower maybe coming in as well, or a swing. Very interesting to see what that turns out to be though. Ken and Henry are doing over here. Looks like they're working on some lights to light up their entrance. I've seen more work on this entrance here than a bit of anything else, though. So I hope we will be able to see a roller coaster or a little mini games maybe over here. A little bit of something else. Definitely a lot of detail going into that entrance, though. And they have a pathway to other areas, but nothing else yet. So I'm gonna be very curious if they have enough time to add anything else over there. You should have plenty of time, but we'll see what they end up doing. Looks like they're starting work on another structure here now, finally. Looks like Ken and Henry are working hard over there. I love the detail that they put into this entry, though. Definitely a lot of detail went into it, especially with these villagers that they have named and the detail of the character of them. I didn't know you could do that, so that is very cool seeing that. Looks like some redstone activities are happening over here. I don't know where he just went. He just disappeared. Ah, he's over here now. Holy moly, this is a gift store if I've seen one. Definitely a lot of work went into this while we've been gone. It looks really nice, though. I'm curious on if they're going to put any gifts on the little shelving units here they've created. This is looking really good, though, so far. You just need a little more detail on the inside of the shelves and maybe a little less white. But it is really looking good. I still love the landscaping and flowers and stuff that they added out front of it as well. Don't really see that often in some of these builds that we have around. So really nice to see that touch. Nice redstone system here, though. Looks like it's going to be a little trickery redstone, as I think they're going to fake the path going straight, but instead it's going to drop underground into this area that they have built here, which is very cool. I think Bobby might have just gotten himself a teammate there. I'm not quite too sure. All of these builds are looking very great though so far. Little overhead view of this build over here. Of Jack and Brandon's. Looks like they're rethinking the front of it here though. Getting another idea from one of the other builds, I'm assuming, which is not really a great idea, but you know. Looks like they're testing out their roller coaster here as well. First one that I've seen working though. That is very cool how that works. Little mistake there, but nothing they can't fix. I'd love to see that in action again, but you know, that's a great start to that roller coaster. And we'll come back to see that start entryway here in just a few once we check out one of the other builds. Yep, not too sure who that is, but I'm sure we'll get that sorted out. Over here at Bobby's build, we got a nice pathway coming in here now. Very cool. And this structure looks to be a water slide. And indeed it is a nice water slide going into the little pit there. I love it. They need a little more fencing and stuff up top here, but otherwise, in my opinion, that is looking really nice. I love the spiral staircase there. That's some nice detail to that. Very cool though. Bobby's definitely got a lot of work cut out for them. Over here at Ken and Henry's build. Looks like they're still working on the other structures right now. Still coming into it. They got the entryway down pretty good. But looks like they are still working on these other structures here. I love the pattern and techniques that they were putting into these structures, though. There's a lot of detail coming into these ones over here for Ken and Henry. Alrighty. Let's kind of scope around the area, keep an eye on all these builds as all the progress is being made at the moment. Looks like they are a solo team, it looks like. Just getting a late start. Trying to see if they are a solo team or if they have a group at all. Because if they're a solo team, oh boy, they got a late start coming out for them. Seems like they're going to be a solo team, so it's going to be a rough run for them. But Kitty joins the teams a little bit late here. I think a little bit of this roller coaster is floating. I mean, I don't know if anybody else sees that, but definitely interesting on how gravity's working there. Very nice. Very nice. Some good old lights in the front entryway here. Some ticket booths all the way across. Very nice so far for the entryway. That was a great idea on redoing it and stuff. Very nice though. Very nice. They got a good start going on there for them. A little more detail for this entryway. It looks like they're going to finish it off. Alright, as these builds continue, we are going to get a word in from our lovely sponsors here in just a second. Here's a lovely word from our amazing sponsors, and we'll be right back into the gameplay here in just a second. Definitely a lot of action and building coming along from these teams. Gonna make sure one of my programs is working real quick while we're letting them build here. So give me just a moment while I make sure this one software of mine is working. I just want to make sure that it is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Which right now, it looks like it is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Pretty sure I'm supposed to have a few more screenshots than what I do currently have. Hopefully I can find those. If not, then I'll just have to do it the same way that I'm going to do yesterday's event. And then get the screenshots through the stream. Which it looks like we might end up having to do that. Which is not my cup of tea, but it does happen. Trying to look in a couple more places where I might be able to find them here. Let me see if there isn't a good old keybind for it. Doesn't look like there is, so I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. That's alright. I don't know why you would have a cactus at the end. That's a little bit scary. Might be a little bit painful as well. Definitely interesting though. Maybe it's supposed to resemble some kind of cushion or something. Definitely working on something else pretty big here, though. We'll let them continue working. That was Jack and Brandon. Taking a look at the kitties' place here quite a bit, and it's definitely coming along. They got a decent entrance. Liking the use of color, though. We'll let them keep building as they join in late here, so we'll give them a little bit of time. I see a little more progress at Bobby's Park. Few benches sitting around. A couple new structures over here in the back. It's like a food station here. A couple cookies, some cake. A little mini game right there, it looks like, and a couple more coming in with some benches. And tables, it looks like. Very cool, though. Definitely coming together. Over here at Cannon Henry's. Definitely coming along. It looks like they might be making a few changes here to the entrance again. But everybody has 45 minutes remaining. Not a lot of time. Upside down room. I absolutely love it. It worked out really well for how they were going to build that. Looks like they started on their roller coaster here though, but they are definitely running out of time to continue this roller coaster. Hopefully they're able to finish it in time and get a few more buildings up and running other than just their entrance and upside down room. Looks like they have a boat here as well. Pretty small boat. I don't really see this structure being a little bit bigger, but nonetheless, it looks really cool. Hopefully the boat doesn't hit the pillar that's holding it upwards, though. But nonetheless, that is looking really cool. Very creative builds over here. And I'm loving the use of wood, too. The variety of blocks is definitely being used throughout all of these builds. Really hard to tell which one I am in favor of right now at the moment. Oh, I'm gonna work on getting a few pictures here for our event. So we have them for later. So you're gonna see a lot of the screen. For some reason, my stuff has not been working properly, so I don't know why I can't take proper screenshots. But, oh well.
Close your eyes.
I think we're gonna get another quick break in here, as all of these builds are really turning out great so far. We're gonna get one more break in, and then we're gonna change up the music as well here. We'll see what we end up doing for music. I'm really interested in what we're gonna do here, but nonetheless, guys, we're gonna get a quick break in, and thank you guys so much for sticking in here and joining us today as we continue our Minecraft build tournament. But yeah, enjoy this video, guys, and we'll be back here in just a moment. A lot of creative builds continuing to be built here as we continue watching the action from the skies above. Very curious as to what's gonna come next. Very interested on what else can possibly happen. What more characters, like the vending machine, the ticket vendors, or even... We'll get there. Just a second, hang on with me. It's way over here at this other build. We got the vending machine, the ticket vendors, and we now have a gift shop cashier. So I'm curious as to what other characters we're going to see around on these builds as they continue building some beautiful structures just like this waterfall that is now in here. This giant water slide is looking very good. Let's see if we can get the actual name of it here. Looks like they're about to type it in. The whirlpool, that's what it is. That's a very beautiful structure as they now have an issue with it. Looks like they're gonna get that solved right there. And it is definitely coming along. I'm loving all these structures so far. It's really hard to tell which one to really go for. I almost wonder if Jack and Brandon are going to end up building a parking lot out here with this pathway that's leading outside the gift store. Now that would be a first. That would be very interesting though. But they can't take the credit though. They got to come up with their own ideas. But it would definitely be very interesting to see what they're going to do with the front of that, with the pathway sticking out there. Over here at Kitty's theme park, it is definitely coming along. We got a Ferris wheel here now. Definitely looking really nice for a Ferris wheel. Curious as to what else they're gonna put on this Ferris wheel, and if they're gonna connect the two sides here. It appears to be not connected. Well, nonetheless, it is looking really good, and I like the entryway. The little pathway is definitely interesting looking. Not sure why there's glass on the ground though, but definitely something different. roller coaster attendance personnel right there. You can see them inside there. They're gonna get like to work with, apparently. Good for them. But it looks like this theme park is really coming together here. Under 45 minutes. We'll see what time we are at here in just a few. I'm sure we are coming down to the 30-minute mark, if not the 20-minute mark. But a lot of progress has been made on all of these builds. They are looking very great. Looks like they're scrapping their idea for the entryway again, and they're changing it up. And I was correct, we do have 30 minutes. Yeah, I was somewhere close by that. But nonetheless, these builds are looking really amazing. Especially Kitty's build, who came in very late and is with limited time. I'm loving the Ferris wheel so far. But with limited time over here, it is not looking great. The builds look great, but is there going to be enough time for more than one build? Hopefully. We're going to find out. Over here at Bobby's Park, still continuing to grow. Not much else has been added since we've last seen it. We have a little popcorn station, it looks like here, or a trash can, can't tell. Looks like we're on to the next structure here. I'm gonna assume we're building a boat. I'm gonna take a guess we're building a boat over here now. But that'll be very cool to see. Not quite too sure what this minigame is, but it definitely looks interesting. I like it. I feel like it's, I'm forgetting the name of the minigame now. It'll come to me eventually, but it's one of those minigames. I remember this minigame is the hammer on the bell and make it go all the way up to the bell and win a prize. That is very clever. What they do with the banners, and it looks great. And it looks like I was right about this being a boat. Maybe, we'll see. We'll find out when we come back to Bobby's Park. Meanwhile, over here at Can and Henry's build, roller coaster completed. They added an underside to it as well. Little drop over here as well. I like it. But is it going to be exciting enough? Over here, they got their boat. Looks nice. We talked about it before. It still looks like it's going to hit the wall or the pillar. So a little bit concerned about that, but nonetheless, it looks nice. Not sure what else they're working on here, but it's definitely coming along. I love the sign of "You must be this tall to ride the ride." Ride the slides. Interesting. So it's going to be a water slide perhaps over here. We'll find out here in just a few. Once they continue working on that. And it looks like they're working on the entryway yet again. They got the roof right on. So that is looking quite nice. And it looks like they've just about finished the roof here. Yeah, this looks to be a little bit of a water slide here that they are building. Very nice. I love that detail. That is now the third park that has a water slide. So very interesting on what this miniature park is going to do. They can come out with something other than just a Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel is definitely looking great though. A lot of detail going into it. I love what they're doing to it. Adding lights to it, making it light up at night. If we ever do get a nighttime tournament, we never know. But nonetheless, it is looking very great. We're here at Jack and Brandon's build. I don't know what else they can add other than, well, obviously a Ferris wheel now, as that came very quickly, and possibly some mini games. Be very interesting to see some mini games pop in here somewhere. They have a water raft here, a whirlpool as they call it. They have a kiddie coaster, very cool. They have the America roller coaster right here. I wish they would have made it a little bit more longer, as they have this space right about here, all open. So I wish they would have made it a little bit longer, a little bit bigger, and expanded on it some more. But nonetheless, it's still a beautiful roller coaster. I love what they did with the color and the detailing of it. Not sure what they're building over here behind the Ferris wheel, but it is definitely pink, I know that much. I'm looking to see if they got any signs out for it yet. I don't see any signs. So I'm sure there will be a sign eventually. But nonetheless, we will let everybody continue to build, as everything is just looking absolutely outstanding here. As we now have a Ferris wheel, I think, on almost every plot, if I'm not mistaken. We have 3 Ferris wheels. So 3 roller coasters, 3 Ferris wheels, and 3 water activities. Surprisingly, the only place with minigames is Bobby's Park. The only place with minigames so far. Very surprised by that, but I'm sure we'll get some more minigames coming in here soon, as we are ticking down the time. That tree just came out of nowhere. Beautiful tree, though. I'm loving Bobby's Park because it is so different compared to all the other parks that you would normally see. It is not your standard wooden park. It is not your standard American park. It is different. It reminds me of a park that you just find out in the wilderness. So I'm definitely loving that aspect of it, but I'm hoping they fence it in at some point or add a lot more trees if they're trying to go for that find it in the woods theme park. But nonetheless, Bobby's Park is really coming together, and it's looking really great. Nice little Ferris wheel over here. At least I think this is a Ferris wheel. I can't tell. I'm pretty sure it is. The other thing that is missing at Bobby's Park is signs on what the name of all of these rides are. The only thing that is signed and marked is the welcome to the center of the park. So if there's names for all these rides and activities, that would definitely be interesting and help out to know what they are. Especially with this one here, because I'm really curious on what this is, but I also don't know. I'm sure we'll find out as the building continues. As we are coming down to 15 minutes. These builds are still looking very great, very outstanding. I'm so happy with how all of these are turning out. And a little bit surprised that some of them are taking the little Easter egg hint that I've been giving and saying things over the stream here. We're gonna keep an eye on Kitty's theme park here, as there is 15 minutes left for some events to go on down over here at the theme park. Definitely an interesting theme park. I'm not too sure what this is though. Definitely looking very interesting. I wonder if that's just a border of the park or something, or like a hopscotch kind of thing. I'm not quite too sure. But nonetheless, this theme park is looking very great. As these builds continue to keep growing, and growing furthermore, we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna watch a little video. And we'll be right back into the action here in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this video. We'll be right back.
And make people happy. Make people happy. Make people happy.
Believe I see what they are up to over here. We got some Minecraft coding coming in here. I think they're making a blacktop for a car parking lot. If I'm right. If the coding is correct, it should get an entire blacktop area right here. So we're gonna keep an eye on this. I'm curious to see if this is gonna work out. That is very exciting, seeing people use the Minecraft code. Looks like it didn't quite work out, but they're still gonna fill it in and they're gonna work hard on it. They managed to get the space that they needed, but they didn't manage to fill it in. But trial and error, that's what happens. I think it still looks pretty good. So we'll see how this parking lot looks in just a few minutes. Let's go check it out. I believe it is Ken and Henry who are over here. Yep. Let's see what they've been working on here. Not much else has happened over here other than the shop, thing seller, dude, and vendor. They are running out of time to get some ideas here. Still looks great though with the detail of the wood. I love the wood cabin feel. It reminds me of Colorado. But 4 minutes left. We'll see what happens. Still plenty of time to do a little bit of everything. Meanwhile, over here at Bobby's Park, I don't know how this can get any better. This is just outstanding. This is just outstanding. The only way that I can see this getting any better is if it's in a fenced-in area. Or if there's trees surrounding the outside of it, at least. Nonetheless, this park looks outstanding. Meanwhile, over here at Kitty's Park, it's coming along for being late. Definitely coming along. You got a roller coaster on the main ground. Nothing too crazy. A little bit of an up and down right there, though, at the entrance. Surrounds the entire park, which is pretty cool. Excuse me. But, yeah. Definitely progress being made. Over here at Jack and Brandon's plot. Parking lot is in. Definitely looks good. A little bit small spots, but it is definitely been a long ride over here. I don't think there's anything else that they plan on doing. Looks like they have a little fence going around the outside here, though. So it'll be very interesting to see what they end up putting in. But 2 minutes remain. 2 minutes. Teams are definitely running out of time here as we continue to build. One minute remaining. Teams are almost out of time. Time is up. Time is out. Time doesn't exist anymore. So, we're going to take a peek at all these places. I'm going to go roam around. I'm going to pick a theme park, and I'd like to see it in action. I'd like to see how some of their things work, and how they were meant to work. So, we're gonna start over here at Bobby's Park. I am very curious on how your lovely water slide works. Very curious. I'm assuming I need a boat, right? Get myself a boat and a minecart. Just thought I have those for later. Very curious on how this one works. Oh, that is very cool. That is very cool. I love how that worked. That turned out really nice. Love the detail that they put into these. I wish some of these were named so I could tell what they are. But a lot of detail went into this. Really like a forestry area. A lovely forestry area. I think we are gonna check out this build over here next. At Ken and Henry's build. Love the blocks being placed out so you can see what they are. And I love the names above all of these. Especially the vending machine. That is very creative. So I think I'm gonna check out the roller coaster here for them. As I'm very curious on how this one works. Before I do that, let me check this because I'm sure I'm missing some stuff over here. And indeed I am. One moment while I enter this one. Oh, I see. Yep. Okay, so that should answer that question for me, though. Let me see how this roller coaster works, though. So, flop that out. And can you flip the lever for me? Almost, there we go. Very neat. Oh, and the drop. That is very neat. Under the tunnel. Back around. See if it actually stops me here, though. And it does. That is very neat. I love that it stops me, though. That is very cool. And then the names of these traders. I love the room upside down. Let me get these votes in, though. Let me get these votes in real quick. Look a couple more of these just to be sure. Something over here, trying to make sure I got all the names right for these. What else am I missing? I got that. And obviously director and shoutcaster's choice is already set. So we'll run with that. Alright. Go on this one the right way though. Put my voting in, so we'll see what that tally is up to here in just a moment. Alrighty. We got the tallies up over here. And I'll get those out after this one ride real quick. Because I'm curious on how this is going to work. Very interesting. That is very cool. And underground as well. Oh, and it stops by the cactus. That is very smart. Alrighty. I believe we have our victory titles in place, though. So, without further ado, Shoutcaster's choice is going to be Ken and Henry, which is my choice. Which is going to be this lovely wooden rustic feel over here. I like that it has the wooden feel of a log cabiny kind of a theme park. So this is going to be my pick over here. Our director's choice is going to be Jack and Brandon. Which is this American themed theme park over here. Our most creative build is going to be Kitty's build, which is right here. They didn't have a lot of time, but it's still very creative on what they did with the pathway and the Ferris wheel. Our most realistic build is going to be Ken and Henry as well. And then the coolest build is going to be Jack and Brandon. And then, just for my little addition, I don't know if we're adding this or not, but the most forestry build is definitely Bobby's build. But nonetheless, all these guys did an amazing job building these theme parks. They did very great. I think all of them look absolutely outstanding. But those are our victory titles for today. And I believe that is everything that we have for today, if I'm not mistaken. And thank you for all the participants for joining us today and participating in all the events and creativity of builds and everything. It's been a lot of fun. And I believe I just got the confirmation that that is going to be everything. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today and joining us. It's been a lot of fun. But, like always, we have more events coming soon. Let me get that list for you of events that we have coming up. So currently we have a League of Legends event coming up here soon. It's going to be coming up here real quickly. The event is actually going to be posted in the chat right there for the events coming up here soon. And there's some more information for you guys. But nonetheless, that is going to be ending this stream for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for everyone that participated in everything. It's been a lot of fun. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we shall see you guys in the next event when it comes out. Nonetheless, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.